How you doing, guys? I'm Satan.
Hi everybody, I'm Lynn. I hope everyone is having an amazing day today.
Absolutely hell-raising day.
In fact, everyone is having a hell-raising day.
Guys, this video here is coming as a direct question. One of our subscribers, one of our new subscribers, and also some of the feedback we've been getting over the past year, 2 years maybe?
Yes, some personal feedback and questions
personal feedback
to us.
and questions we meet in this. Is crystals the work of the devil? In other words, is crystals are used by people who worship the devil? And that was a question that was posed to us a few weeks back there, and the person felt bad asking about it, but they genuinely weren't aware. They were new to crystals, crystal energy, the metaphysical, and so they started researching online, and lo and behold, a lot of, as they put it, devil worshipping sites and things like that came up, and they were mentioning about using crystals, and he or she mentioned it was pagans and Wicca, and asking what do we believe in this here, because they were quite scared about it. So that's what this video is all about. We're just trying to take the sting out of the tail and trying to put our point across.
The sting out of the devil's tail.
The pointy tail of the devil.
Tail.
Well, first and foremost, I don't know if you believe in the devil, or you believe in God, you believe in the devil, or whatever, or what you do in your own spare time. Do you know what I mean? We personally don't believe in the devil. We certainly believe there's evil people and there's angry. If you believe in good, you have to believe in sort of the opposite, and in the middle. Hopefully we'll all be living there, but we're not necessarily into believers that there's a devil that we were probably taught about in school or in
his big fork and his
the
big
churches
tail.
and who's going to be working magic.
No,
is there devil worshippers? Of course there is. There's devil worshippers out there, and the same way as God worshippers, and in Christianity. Is crystals used in devil worshipping? I'm sure there would be. We don't worship the devil, so we wouldn't know for sure. But I would guess
we certainly don't use them for that.
I would guess it would be. I would guess that they're used because they're an energy. They help to manifest and amplify energy. So therefore, it's down to the intention. We know that Christianity would use crystals and various things, and have always used it. So I would say that there's no question in my mind that if somebody's deciding to worship the devil, they would have crystals sitting about.
Absolutely.
No doubt. But does that make it bad, or does that make it it wasn't too long ago, in the 50s and 60s, that probably even still now, people were protesting about rock and roll music, that it was a work of the devil, work of Satan.
If you used to be into rock music, they used to think you was into Satan.
Do you know what I mean? So
ago.
But where do you give it the credence? Where do you give these people power over you, or over your intention, or to put you in a box, or to put us in a box?
Absolutely, yeah.
First and foremost, we're nothing. We only use labels very loosely to put, what we believe in and what we don't believe in. In other words, we don't conform. We don't tie into any religion, any mainstream religion. We don't do it. We're not bad-mouthing anybody. We don't like to be called pagans, yet our belief system would probably be classed into pagan. And now you've got neo-pagan, you've got every sort of type of label to put somebody in a box. We use crystals because we believe that they are created by our creator, our creators, male
creators,
or female, or neither sex.
Absolutely, yeah, big Mother Nature.
And they're there, and we use them for love. We use them to share love, share healing, share positivity, to bring about inner healing for ourselves and those around us. So
Absolutely.
It's all good. You're going to have devil worshippers there, or just angry people who's going to be using the crystal the same way they would probably be using herbs, or
exactly. Yeah. You see, people come in many different walks of life. It's like, if somebody likes stamp collecting, you're going to get people who are like, beautiful, pure, wonderful people into stamp collecting. And you're also going to get people who are also very negative, probably horrible people, even mass murderers, also into stamp collecting. So when it comes to crystals, there's no difference. For example, you're going to get good people into crystals, and then you're going to get bad people into crystals. And of course, out of all them people, you're going to get people like me, Sean, who love crystals for serenity, have them around the home. We use them on healing, on ourselves and on clients. We also, recommend them to everybody. They're a wonderful way of life. They're peaceful things. So we use them for purely 100% love and light. But you're also going to get people who are really into devil worship or everything or anything out there.
God worshipping.
Mad, mass murderers, God forbid. And they'd also be into crystals. So, it really depends on the person. But personally, I would say 99% of people who are actually into crystals are also into love and light.
Yeah, and if somebody's going to use a crystal, or use the energy of the crystal and harness, and this is all about intention. And we've said it from day one in this channel. It's all about positive intention. It's all about your mindset. It's all about, what you've got in your heart reflects what you've got in your mind, vice versa. And then what way you're going to be projecting that out to the world, what you're going to be utilising, the tools that you're going to be using. Crystals are just but tools. So it's up to you. So the answer to the person's question, we have sent private message, reference it. Is crystals a work of the devil? No, it's not. No more so than a pen and paper is.
Exactly.
Or water, or a candle, or things like that. We try not to, badmouth anybody. If somebody happens to believe in the devil, and if somebody happens to worship the devil, well, I respect their right to do so. The same way I respect somebody's right to worship God, or Jesus, or Allah, Buddha, or anything like that. I have no right, and Lynn has no right, and you have no right to sit and judge someone for what they believe in. So that's where we stand on it. We're not pagan, we're not Christian, we're not anything.
I think I'm just me and Sean is just him. So when you sometimes meet people and they say, hi, I'm so, and what are you? What religion? I say, I'm me, I'm who I am.
Human being.
I don't follow anything, I'm just me, and I'm living me, I'm living my existence, so that's me. I don't follow, but then that's just me,
And what we do is we just try to connect to our Creator. And I would say that my Creator is the same Creator as Lynn's, same Creator as yours, the same Creator of the Pope, the same Creator of God, same Creator of the devil.
We're all
from the same
because
source.
We create everything.
I would say that, if you've got pure heart, if you've got positive intention, that you're using a crystal in that way, then who can fault it? Who can say it? Does that stop people using it for negative? No, they don't. But we're not here to change people's mindsets. We're certainly not here to put ourselves into labels. And we're certainly not here to ridicule people because of their belief system, because that's not what we're into, and it's totally wrong. So remember, it wasn't too long ago, as I say, rock and roll music was a work of the devil. And heavy metal, and all the different types. Now we're just turning into old phobies.
Even now, like in 2014, me and Sean, we still encounter it. Like, obviously, imagine living in Ireland. It's quite a religious country, isn't it? And
not as much as it used to be.
Nowhere near as much. No. A lot of people are very open-minded, but we'll often meet some people, and they say, "What do you do?" And we say, "Oh, we're holistic therapists." And that's usually what we do say. But if they're sort of probably a little bit more, we say, "Oh, what do you do?" We say, "Oh, we do crystal therapy." And so then they go, "Well, what's that? What's crystal therapy?" They think it's like bath salts or something, or massage. And so we go to explain what it is. We put crystals on the body, and then
talk about energy.
Yeah, we talk about energies and put healing over the body. And then they go, "Oh, isn't that sort of like devilish thing?" And I can't believe that people think that. I said, "No," I said, "We actually use crystals for healing. It's complete opposite to that." But most people are actually quite surprised. Like, we never have any negative people turn back and say anything negative to us. They're more, it's just quite sad that they actually think it's related to that.
You see, it's all down to people's education and perception of what they were brought up with, what they were taught to believe in. And then suspicion comes in, and then next you see as people start to, they believe that it's their own opinion. But when you look at it, it wasn't really their opinion, it was their parents' opinion, or their teacher's opinion, childminder's opinion, society's opinion, who's going to dictate to other people the condition, the mindset that everything outside a particular way of thinking is wrong, taboo, it's mumbo jumbo, it's the work of the devil. That's a thing to put fear into people. Since we got into crystals and earth energies, we got more connected to our Creator than I found in any church.
Than ever, absolutely.
It's as simple as that. I've reclaimed my God from religion. I'm a spiritual person. I don't tie into any religion. But I believe in God, I believe in the Creator, and I think that that's what you can all do. Instead of worrying about who says what, to what you should believe in, is something that work of the devil or not. You should ask yourself, is there such a thing as a devil? And the devil can come in many guises, and sometimes the people who are actually trying to get you away from connecting to spirit, your higher self, in a loving, peaceful way. if you want to use the term devil, maybe they're the devil. And,
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So guys, I hope you found this interesting. It's something that we came in our life many times, but recently we've been getting asked it.
We have been asked, so we thought we'll do a little video on it anyway. So we hope you found it useful. But basically, are crystals the work of the devil? Definitely not.
Can be if you.
There can be. If people want to use it for that, you know, it's like you can use anything for that.
You can use a crystal for a paperweight, you can.
If you're new to crystals and people are saying to you, oh, isn't that devil? You just, honest to God, they're great for healing and the most wonderful things you can ever work with.
I think it's a good gauge that if you're doing something with love and light and you're doing something with pure of heart, I don't think anyone has the right to turn around and say what you're doing is wrong.
Absolutely not.
So you go.
I hope you enjoyed the video and you found it informative. I want to send you all our love and heaps of happiness from Ireland, as always.
Love and positivity.
Love, and send you loads and loads and loads of love to you all. And until the next video.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Don't be getting scared.